worked for many years in sustainability, but I wish there were a few things I knew before I started this career. I mean, there are a lot of facts around sustainability professionals, like you work a lot because you don't have a profession, you have a mission, or the company nearly always puts money before sustainability. And you have to often find creative ways to move things. But these facts really surprised me. I did not expect how quickly things change in sustainability. I mean, legislations, people perceptions, and everything around the topic. And I have to spend a lot of time in keeping up to date with everything. And yet there's always bits and pieces that I miss. Another quite funny thing is that people are starting to excuse if you meet them on the street walking around with a paper cup or things like that. And at parties, as soon as you mention that you're working in sustainability, and I try to avoid that, be prepared for some surprising reactions. People might start to explain how they separate their waste and how little they are driving. They might also explain in detail why they had to take this overseas flight for their last holidays. Something more scary that could happen is that they might blame you personally for all this climate nonsense that is destroying the economy. Or they might go on for hours talking about how the governments should solve the problems and the politics and that the poor businesses cannot do much for that. Interesting is also that some people will be judging you on anything that you do. So if you are driving by car, they will make comments on that. If you are for any reason using a paper cup or anything single-use plastic, they will comment on that. Maybe they feel less guilty if they see that you are also just a human. And in the business you will see a lot. The good, the bad and the ugly. And you will hear a lot. People will tell you a lot about their sorrows, about their problems. And I was not always prepared to what I heard. Something I also didn't expect is how many fun names, as people thought, I was being called. Eco-freaks, eco-nerds, tree huggers. There's a lot what people are calling you, and it helps to take it with a bit of humor. If you're also working in sustainability, please let me know in the comments below whether you were called funny names. Would be a nice selection of names that we could collect. And if you don't want to miss any future content about sustainability management, why don't you subscribe to the channel?